Hey drummers, it's Rob Litton here and welcome to this full video song lesson for my online members over at drumstheword.com. Today I want to show you how to play the song Even Better Than the Real Thing by U2, drummed by Larry Mullen Jr. And this song is a beginner lesson, but there are some elements that sort of move it up to the intermediate level. But we'll talk about how you can sort of simplify those sections and bring it back down to a level that a new drummer should be able to play all the way through without having too much difficulty. There's also quite a few overdubs on this. Some of the drum fills that we're going to see at the end of verses going into choruses, we get these extra effects occurring on top. And you can hear on the recording it's a different snare drum sound to the snare drum sound he's playing for the rest of the song. So I'll also show you how you sort of combine those parts with Larry's actual playing so you can create as close to the recording as possible. And right from the beginning we get our first overdub with some tambourine effects. And I think Larry is just playing one big floor tom on its own. It could be two toms together. I've written it as just a floor tom. If you wanted to play this, fine, but I think he just plays the one floor tom. And the important thing with this intro groove is to understand that we're skipping over beat 1 and we're playing this back beat on 2 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and that second part there is 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and. So make sure you understand that we're missing beat 1 there, and those toms are occurring on 2 and 4 and, not 1 and 3 and. That keeps you in time with the song. So the first line there, we've got just 8 bars of that one groove. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and. We get 8 bars of that. The second line, it continues with the first bar. We get 1, 2, but then he moves to 2 toms and we get this build up in volume over a couple of bars where we're sort of starting it relatively quiet and we're building up in volume like that. But it starts on beat 3 of that first bar of the second line. 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and. It then continues into the next bar. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Ending there on 4 where the hands come down to the floor tom, I believe. Just the floor tom when he plays, and a 1. So we get these 2 16th notes at the end, and a 1. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and a 1. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and a 1. So those 2 bars together, 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and a 1. And then we're into our first groove.